Bahrain School was established in 1968 at the request of the Emir at the time in his conversation with the Admiral Bain, and the request to have an American school here in Bahrain. So to answer that call, the elementary school started in 1968 and we moved to this property here in 1972. So currently we have about 45 teachers, 60 in total with our support staff, our paraprofessionals, and office administration. And we service for the Bahrain Middle High School, 6th grade through 12th grade. And we offer an American curriculum as well as an IB diploma curriculum and a middle school program. So it's very comprehensive. We have been here, this is our 50th year here, so we're celebrating a lot of 50th this school year in collaboration with the Bahraini government. We still have international students. Currently we have about 409 students and 137 of them are international students in the middle high school.
Bahrain School became an IB school back in 1983. We have been an IB school for the past 35 years. We were the first IB school in Bahrain. And at that time, IB was it was brand new and people did not understand what IB was about. It's a full-rounded type of diploma. It is a pre-university program is what it is. It is difficult, it is rigorous, it is demanding, but when a student comes out with the IB diploma, they are ready to face the world.
The IB program at the Bahrain School, I think, offers a comprehensive and very diverse range of classes. For example, I'm taking classes such as math and biology, but I'm also balancing it with theater and English. And I think the Bahrain School offers a very good mix, and they encourage students to take classes that are slightly outside of their comfort zone so that they can expand on what they know. And something that I think the Bahrain School does very well as an IB community is IB focuses on being a global citizen, and I think the Bahrain School focuses on being a global citizen as well, and it's been very cool to be a part of here.
What is special about Bahrain School is that it has such a diverse community of students coming from more than 30 countries in the world. It teaches them mutual acceptance, and also, of course, learning a foreign language does that, because you don't just learn a language, you learn about the culture, the way people live, and you learn a little bit about the history also of the country and all that.
Last year we sent a team, and the year before that we sent 2 teams to the local competition here in Bahrain, the VEX competition, and both of our teams went on to the World Championships in Louisville, Kentucky. And I was wearing the dad hat at that point. I'm a father of 2 children here at Bahrain School, and my son was able to go to the World Championships in Kentucky. So that was a proud moment for our school. We continue to push forward in the robotics program and use the curriculum that's connected with our Department of Defense schools. And it's a really fascinating and ever-changing world in that regard.
Sports competitions as well as academic competitions. So we are on the Island League as far as sports competitions go, as well as we travel abroad to participate in Dodea athletic competitions as well. So this week our students are going to Rota, Spain for soccer, for example. So they get that expense paid through their tuition, so there's no extra cost for that.
Bahrain School has a lot of opportunities for all the students, such as sports, travels. We take students to Europe all the time for different activities, such as school activities related, such as MUN, Future Business, FBLA, right? And then we have the sport trips. We have basketball, volleyball, cross country, tennis, golf, baseball, and then we have and soccer, of course.
This year I have been involved in many activities, from an engineering program taking place in Germany to yearbook, and recently I just came back from a trip from Spain. It was a soccer trip.
I do cross country, which is running 5Ks, and we went to Germany actually to race over there. It was very cold. I also do basketball. Very fun sport. It's probably a passion of mine. So I challenge myself physically as well as academically. I take AP classes and I tutor small children to academically and help them out.
I'm a two-sport athlete, so I play in 2 seasons, the fall and spring season. During the fall, I play volleyball. I've been doing so for the past 2 years, and it's a wonderful experience. I've traveled to Italy 3 times now in the past 2 years. And in the spring, I play soccer for the varsity team, and I've been doing so for the past 4 years.
Lane number 4, Meg. And they're off. And we have a boat down. Oh, this isn't good. Back in. Get them back in. Get your boat. With the backers, they're doing a great job. Slow and steady. You just keep it upright. The Titanic has turned into a submarine.
What did you like most about today?
The energy that everyone has. The boats and they start trying to swim past. They're sinking, but they still try their best. How'd it go, Sophia?
Lane number 4, Meg.
So there, wait, before you use all your tape, you can film them doing the taping of the photo.
First of all, I'm a dorm student, so I live like 5 minutes away, like a 1 minute walk. My normal routine would be, I go to my first period, I have my friends with me in class, and it's a nice, loving environment. The school's really special to me as all 3 of my siblings have attended the school throughout the years, so there's a little sentimental value.
The BISA dormitory has been in operation for over 30 years. We offer residency for over 60 students. Our capacity, we can take up to 120 students. Currently we have over 60 students living here. We're a co-ed facility, boys and girls. We were the first co-ed boarding school in the Middle East, and we're very proud because we have a great history, trusted by parents from across the Gulf countries, Saudi Arabia, and all across the Gulf. But we recruit students from all over the world. Bahrain has been a very hospitable country. Students love Bahrain. There's many things for them to do. While education from the Bahrain School is the first reason that students stay with us, I think the second draw to the school is that Bahrain is such an easy, comfortable, safe place for students to live. We work together with the Bahrain School, although the BISA dormitory, which is the Bahrain International School Association, and the school are 2 separate bodies. We work as one entity, and it's been a recipe for success for our boarding school students.
Go! Slow. 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 No. Go.
Well, Bahrain Elementary is part of a larger school, Bahrain Community School, which is actually a K-12 school. I'm responsible for the kindergarten through 5th grade. And the high school is actually going to be graduating their 50th graduating class this year. So our school dates back to before 1970. So we have a rich history here on the island. And we've been serving both our military connected children as well as our local community families and our international families here for over 50 years, and we're very proud of that.
Right now in Bahrain School, I've been teaching 5th grade for about the last 10 years. So I'm the 5th grade teacher, and those are 10 and 11-year-olds. And we have the military kids, but we also have our international students, which always make it a great teaching experience because you have all those different factors that come in and interact in your class, and it's great. So we really like that.
At the elementary is twofold. First, the opportunity for our students, both our U.S. military connected children and our international students, to have a sense of what it's like to attend a typical U.S. school. We are the only U.S. school here in Bahrain. We're not just an American curriculum school. We are a United States school here on island. And so we have an opportunity with all of our teachers that are fully certified U.S. teachers, other than my local nationals that are teaching Arabic and our host nation classrooms, for our students to really be immersed. For our students that are coming from the U.S., for them, it's an opportunity to connect with home. It adds portability for them. So when they go back, they see that continuity. And so we want to continue to provide that with the enrichment activities that we do. For our international students, we want to expose them to what it is like to go to school in the United States. And if they so choose in their post-secondary education to consider attending a university or a trade school in the United States, that they understand what that culture is like. So our activities that we're going to have through our teachers and our parent and teacher organizations, our booster club, the military partners that we have, are going to often mimic what you see in a typical school back in the U.S. We're going to celebrate typical U.S. holidays or children's holidays, those types of things. But the second one is to actually make sure that we also replicate experiences over here in the Gulf Coast. So we want our military connected children to be exposed to and have an opportunity to participate in things that are on island and to take part in the culture and community of Bahrain.
And our school's mission is educate and empower our students, all students, to be successful in the dynamic world. And then we believe in rigor in the classroom, rigorous activities. All students should be challenged at their own levels. We aim to meet their needs. We have a lot of different students from different backgrounds, and we need to make sure that we meet their needs, educational needs, but not only educational needs, but also their social well-beings, emotional well-beings, and then that's for every student at our school.
Like I said, we have a focus on college and career readiness. We are very good here at Bahrain School on the academic side of the house.
Day to day, life is interesting with the students. So sometimes I'm working with them, when I'm working with the seniors, we're often thinking about what we need to do for graduation, for making our college applications, for whatever it is that they're going to do after high school. I also do a lot of chasing with them, making sure that their grades are where they need to be so that they're focused on their GPAs. I do that with the 9th, 10th, and 11th graders as well. We do a lot of planning for them and what they're going to do. We look at kind of who they are and where they're going for the future so that we know how to best work in a way that's going to get them to where they will be for their career paths. And so that may mean that we're looking at, you know, clubs. It may mean that we're looking at sports. It may mean that we're looking at different kind of internships or experiences that they could do in the community, whatever it will take to get them where they want to be for the future.
I am planning to pursue theater back in the States. I'm thinking of a Conservatory of the Arts in California, and yeah, so it's just something I really want to go after.
I also like FBLA because I'm really interested in business, and it helps me prepare for the business world because that's going to be my major in college next year. And MUN also, I enjoy it because I went to Prague for MUN and I participated in a MUN program there, and I was able to meet many new people from different schools.
And what I enjoy about the school is that it's a really welcoming community. I was new last year, and everyone welcomed me and everyone was very nice to me. The teachers, the students, like groups like S2S like showed me around, they gave me tours, they introduced me to people, and I just got to know everyone, and it's been a good experience.
No, I'm just glad and honored that you decided to spotlight Bahrain School. I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so glad that we're able to offer these opportunities. And I want all parents to know that we do have, you know, open enrollment. Anyone can apply. Anyone can be accepted, and like I said, we have almost 140 international students out of 404 students. So, yeah.